Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you and your families are in good health. During these difficult times, we all have to be very strong and very positive, but also be careful about how you spend your time. You should always keep in mind that your studies are important. Revise and practice all the lessons that we have discussed in our classes during school time and all the other lessons that we delivered in videos recently. If you have any confusion with any of the topics, make sure you watch the video again and again. Hopefully that will help you get a clear idea about the lesson, inshallah. Statistics. Statistics are an important part of data analysis and are used by many people and many businesses on a daily basis. While there are many different types of statistics, this lesson will teach you how to calculate mean, median, mode, and range. Before starting any statistic maths, there are several statistical terms that you should understand first. They are data, organized and unorganized data, mean, median, mode, and range. It is very important that you have a very clear idea about these topics. So we shall discuss these topics one by one today. And make sure you have your pen and paper ready because I have added some practice exercises after each of the topics. So after you have learned one topic, make sure you do the practice exercises right after that to make sure that you have a proper understanding about the topic. Let's discuss data. This is the actual information collected. All statistics start with collection of data. These data are analyzed or processed to do some statistical calculations. For example, let's say you measure the height of each of the students in your class and record them as such. 155 centimeter, 160 centimeter, 150 centimeter, 153 centimeter, 163 centimeter, and 157 centimeter. Now remember, you did not have this data. You did not know how tall each of the kids were in your class. You had to actually take measuring tape and measure their heights and then record these heights in a piece of paper. This is how you would collect data. Let's look at an example of recording or collecting data. Imagine you want to analyze the temperature in Dhaka during the week. So the first thing you would do is record the temperature in the city as such. 32, 31, 29, 28, 25, 30 and 28 degrees Celsius. These were the temperatures that you recorded during 1 week in Dhaka city. This data which we have just recorded is in the raw format. It has not been processed or analyzed yet. You could also represent your data in a tabular form or in a table as such, which indicate the days of the week on which the temperatures were recorded. Organized and unorganized data. When data is collected or recorded, it may not be in a definite structure and we can't draw any conclusions from it unless the data are organized. This organization of data will also help in many other calculations of statistics. Unorganized data, this is the raw data which we collected in sequence of the days of the week. And organized data are when the data are arranged in ascending or descending order, as in higher to lower values or lower to higher values. Organized data can help us in many of the statistical calculations, as I've already said. It is also a good idea to organize your data first when you start a statistic math. Now to the next topic, mean. It's also known as average. By now, you must know what average means. In statistics, average of multiple numbers is called mean. To find the mean, you simply add all the numbers in your data and divide the sum by the quantity of numbers. Let's see a practical example. Remember that we collected the data of the temperatures in Dhaka in 1 week. Let's find the mean temperature in Dhaka that week. To find the mean or the average temperature in Dhaka, we simply add all the temperature on each day and divide by 7. Now, we took 7 because we have data of 7 days, and which means that we have 7 different temperatures. So first we sum up all the temperatures and the result is 203 degrees Celsius. Then to find the mean, you divide 203 degrees Celsius by 7, which will be equal to 29 degrees Celsius. Now here, 29 degrees Celsius is the mean of the data, or in other words, it is the mean temperature of Dhaka during that week. By now, you must be clear about the concept of mean or average in statistics. So, pause this video, find some pen and paper, and let's do some math. Find the mean of the three sets of data given here. If you face any problem doing this math, go back to the part where I discuss mean and listen to the video one more time. Hopefully, it will give you a clear idea of the topic. Once you have done your calculations, cross-check your answers to know if you're correct. Let's move on to our next topic, median. The median is the middle number of the data set. It is exactly like it sounds. To figure out the median, you need to organize your data first. Put all the numbers in order, highest to lowest or lowest to highest, and then pick the middle number. We will always try to organize our data in ascending order, as in lowest to highest in our maths. This way, it simplifies the math a bit more for us. Let's find the median of the data we have of the temperatures in Dhaka. To find the median in our data of the temperatures in Dhaka during a week, we would arrange the data in ascending order first and represent it as an organized data as such: 25, 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 degrees Celsius. This is very important as it helps us to determine the number in the middle. This can also help you with other processes of statistics, so it's always a wise idea to do this first. Then find the number in the middle. You can cross out the numbers one by one from the left end and the right end with a pencil until you have one or two numbers left in the middle. So we start out by crossing out 25, then 32, then 28, then 31, then 28, and then 30. Now you see that we have crossed out three numbers from each side, from left and right, and we are left with one number in the middle. Now this number is our median. Here, 29 is our median. You can also use a formula to determine the median of your data. The formula is median is equal to quantity of numbers plus 1 divided by 2. Now, in this case, we have 7 numbers. So, we input that into our formula to figure out the median as such. 7 plus 1 divided by 2. The result is 4. So, the fourth number in ascending order will be the median here, which is 29. In some cases, we might not have an odd number of data when the quantity of numbers is even. To find the number in the middle, you can cross out the numbers one by one from the left and right end, like we did, but here you will have two numbers in the middle. Let's take the temperatures of 8 days for this example and figure out the median. So we start by crossing out from the left side and then from the right side. Now we are left with two numbers in the middle, 28 and 30 degrees Celsius. Here we are left with two numbers in the middle. To find the median, we have to add them and divide by 2. In other words, we will be finding their average. You can use this formula. Median is equals to 28 plus 30 divided by 2 is equals to 58 by 2, which is 29. So here 29 degrees Celsius is our median. Now get your pen and paper and try finding the median of these data sets. Now cross-check your answers to know if you're correct. Mode. When you hear the word mode, think of the words most often. The mode is the number that appears the most in a set of data. For example, find the mode of the following data: 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 5. Here, 6 appeared twice and the other numbers appeared once only, but 5 appeared 3 times. The mode of the data is 5 because there are more 5s than any other numbers. So let's find the mode of the temperatures that we recorded in Dhaka. Here we can see that all of the numbers appeared only once, except for 28. In this set of data, 28 appears twice, which is higher than the other numbers. So the mode of this data is 28. Now try finding the modes of these following datas. and cross-match your answers. On to our next topic, range. The range of data is the difference between the largest number and the smallest number in a set of data. To find the range, subtract the smallest number in the dataset from the largest number in the dataset, and the difference is range. For example, to find the range of the data 4, 8, 6, and 5, we figure out the largest and the smallest numbers first, which are 8 and 4. Now we subtract 4 from 8. The result is 4. Therefore, the range of the data is 4. Let's try finding the range of the data of the temperatures of Dhaka. First, we find the smallest and the largest values, which are 25 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius respectively. Then, we just find the difference between them. As such, range is equals to the highest value 32 degrees Celsius minus the smallest value 25 degrees Celsius. The result is 7 degrees Celsius. Here, the range of the data is 7 degrees Celsius. Now try to find the range of the following data here and cross-match your answers. That's all for today. Make sure you do the practice exercises in this video. Do questions number 1 to 12 in your textbook, exercise 8, page 168. I have designed these lessons such that you could finish the questions 1 to 12. And make sure that you practice all the previous lessons we have discussed in our physical classes at school and the videos which were published recently. I will see you again hopefully, inshallah. Till then, take care, stay home and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.